We need to check up on what injuries are we monitoring leading up to 1 o'clock kickoff, weather updates, whatever it may be, man. Hop in the live chat. Let's talk some fantasy football. Let's have some fun. All right, man. So let's take a quick look at the schedule for the day. Let's see. There's a lot of odd games today. Like a lot of games that could go either way, right? Browns, Ravens. I mean, I'm probably leaning the Ravens, but I'm not like ruling the Browns out, I guess. But I think Browns, Ravens is a good overall game in terms of fantasy matchups. I really do. Especially like Amari Cooper. I haven't heard a lot about Amari Cooper. I think Amari Cooper is like a sure play this week. I think we could see some points put up in that game by both sides. So Buccaneers, Panthers. Yeah, no underdog here, in my opinion. Right? I mean, I said that last week. And the Steelers beat the Bucks, but I'll take the Bucks, and I do think that the Buccaneers' offensive starters are good to go here. And full PPR, if you're absolutely desperate, like you could start DJ Moore, but I probably wouldn't advise so. But outside of that, like Buccaneers are a full go, Panthers are probably a fade for the week, right? Falcons, Bengals, I mean, Falcons could sneak up on in here, but I'll take the Bengals in this matchup. I do like the Bengals offense today. I'd be a little wary of Jamar Chase coming off a big game. Going to face AJ Terrell today. I mean, good receivers can play good corners very well, but we'll see what happens. I would probably move ahead with the Bengals offense. In terms of the Falcons, probably fading Falcons today. Unless you have to stream Mariota. Not my favorite stream, though. All right, Lions, Cowboys. Like, hey, I'll give the nod to the Cowboys because of their defense and how bad the Lions' defense has played. But the Lions can definitely keep this game competitive. We know that DeAndre Swift's more than likely not going to suit up in this matchup. But Jamal Williams is, just as capable of playing running back. So, very different styles, but a great RB1 when he's filled in so far in the season. But I'm going to give the Cowboys the nod here because of their defense. We're going to have Dak Prescott back out there, so I do think that the Cowboys receivers and Dalton Schultz get a little bit of an upgrade, right? But I really do think the Cowboys are going to focus on the run game because this Lions run defense is just abysmal. I think they're going to let their defense really try and control this game. But, especially early on, don't be surprised if we see, Dak throw a touchdown or so. But I think Zeke and Pollard are going to be a huge part of this game plan for the week. In terms of the Lions, it's a tough matchup for, their offense, but I think most of those Lions, starters, TJ Hawkinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Reynolds, and, your deeper full PPR leagues. And Jamal Williams, especially with Swift, more than likely out. We'll check the status there, but last night it looked like Swift's not going to play. Like, I think you can still start all those guys, but don't expect a crazy ceiling. And, a guy like Amon-Ra St. Brown with a tough matchup still brings a really nice boom or bust potential ceiling on a day. But Jared Goff probably a sit for me on the week. Giants, Jags. I could see this game getting a little out of hand. I could really see this game, I could see both these defenses kind of folding and just Danny Dimes and Trevor Lawrence going at it. But I could also see both defenses showing up and this being a really boring game. So with that being said, I think you start just about all your offensive starters here. Saquon Barkley. If you really are desperate at tight end, Daniel Ellinger. I think we sit back when we watch Rondo Robinson this week. Danny Dimes is just a stream for me. Trevor Lawrence is, for most of you guys, probably a stream. Christian Kirk's fine in the flex, I think. Don't expect a big ceiling, and I would probably lean Travis Etienne. I think Evan Ingram's a decent stream against his former team as well. Packers, Commanders. I'll give the nod to the Packers here. Packers defense a good play today. I think Jones is a good play. Dillon, too, boomer bust for me, but always has an opportunity. Robert Tonyan's a nice stream, even though the Commanders have played well against the position. Alan Lazard is a for sure play for me against this Washington secondary. And Romeo Doubs is a decent flex option. Looking at the Washington Commanders, J.R. Alexander's out there. His scoring injury's not bothering him. Due to volume, you could still go Scary Terry. Don't forget him and Heineke do have a formal chemistry. I think Brian Robinson is fine for a nice floor. But just not in love with the Commanders' offense today. We'll see what I really want to pay attention to Jon Dawson today. See how he looks coming back from injury. Colts, Titans. This is always a weird matchup. I would start, there's not a lot here, right? Jonathan Taylor, Derrick Henry. I do think Michael Pittman and Alec Pierce are really good plays today. And you could stream Matt Ryan and or Tannehill if you're desperate. Texans, Raiders. Don't underestimate this Texans team. But I'll still give the Raiders a nod here. Josh Jacobs going to have himself a day. This Texans defense has been awful against the run. Devontae Adams, a great start. Waller, we're not sure if he's going to play. We'll check there. I don't see a high ceiling for Carr, but he's fine. I mean, the Texans have actually played pretty good against opposing quarterbacks. Damon Pierce a start. Cooks, if you're desperate for the Texans. Jets, Broncos, probably going to be ugly, but Breece Hall still a start. Man, that's about it. Breece Hall and the Jets defense. I really don't like this game from a fantasy perspective. If you're in full PPR and you have to start Cortland Sutton, that's fine, but I don't think he's going to have a good day. Chiefs, Niners, this is a good game script. We're starting the Chiefs players. Your big ones, right? Patty Mahomes, Travis Kelce, no doubt. I don't love the Chiefs receivers still, not enough consistency, but they really did play well last week. And somewhere between CEH and Isaiah P, you're going to have a running back with fantasy points. So it's hard to say. Niners, starting George Kittle, actually. I like him this week. I would start CMC in the flex, right? If you have better options that you think give you a better ceiling, go with them. But I think CMC is going to see some action today. If you're really desperate, I still think you can play Jeff Wilson, but be very wary. He might end up with 8 points. And the ceiling for me is 12 points. So just depends on your roster. Yeah, I do like Kittle this week. Debo still play. Ayuk is someone we want to watch. This game script makes sense for Ayuk coming off a big game, but we still want to keep an eye and see how he's utilized, right? And how does CMC affect him, I guess. Seahawks, Chargers, probably my favorite game script of the day. I mean, gosh, there's just some rough matchups from a fantasy perspective. Seahawks, Chargers, I say start everyone on both teams, literally. Steelers, Dolphins, it's Tua time, baby. Tua's returning. I'm excited for that. Waddle should have a good game. Hill should have a good game. For the Steelers, Pickens is my favorite start from a full PPR perspective, and Pat Freiermuth coming back from injury. Don't see a high ceiling for Najee, but if you're desperate, you can play him. Bears, Patriots, start the Patriots defense and start the Patriots running backs. And if you're desperate, David Montgomery's fine. Jacoby Myers probably fine for the Patriots. Thornton should be interesting. I don't know. Should be an interesting game. Not really. I think the Patriots can have a good day, but yeah. It feels like a October Monday night game for sure. All right, little sneak peek in terms of Sunday morning with all of our updates. Little, Sunday action thoughts. Okay, let's hop into the live chat. Thank you guys so much for being here, man. Hope everyone's doing great, man. Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Let's talk some fantasy football, guys. Hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already. And let's get to it. All right, Diego, what's up, bro? What's up? What's up? Grant, what's going on, man? Alex, how you guys doing? Appreciate you guys being here. How you guys doing, man? Mark, start 2 running backs. CMC, most start Aaron Jones. I go CMC and Aaron Jones, personally. Diego, Ayuk, Alec Myers, start 1. Call me crazy. I'm going Alec Pierce here. I'm in on Alec Pierce this week. He better have a good week. Sir Barkley, what's up, bro? Need help. Ramondre, Zeke, most start 2. I go Ramondre against the Bears, and I go Zeke against the Lions. Gallup or Bateman, need 1. Ooh, I'll go Gallup. I'm trusting that Gallup and Dak are going to get on the same page right out the gate. If you're not as confident, go Bateman. What's Bateman's status right now? Optimistic he'll play in week 7, so that's good. You could go Bateman. You could go Bateman. Mark, start 1, Sutton, Deontay, Alec Pierce. Yeah, call me crazy. I'll go Alec Pierce here. Just I see a way better ceiling for Alec Pierce than Sutton or Deontay. DJ Duvernay, what's up, man? Montgomery or Isaiah Pete? Oh, gosh, it's tough. Isaiah P, yeah, we got the report that he's expected to start. It's still not a great matchup. But it's just tough. It's tough. It's tough. I still think you're taking a little bit of a risk. You know what I'm saying? Because we're still going off of just a random Sunday morning report. But it could pay off. But the other aspect is that the Niners defense is really good. So Isaiah P expected to be the starter in week 7, according to Sleeper, right? Dude, Why can't I use my computer? There we go. Took first team reps in practice with the Chiefs this week. Expected to be the starter at running back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire is roughly twice as many carries as Pacquiao so far this season, but the rookie has been more efficient as he's gotten work. So, like, the Niners defense is really good, but this could pay off. You know what I'm saying? Monty's probably a little bit safer. Isaiah P gives you the upside. Both have tough matchups, though. Pickens or Randall. I'd probably go Pickens, but Randall's okay. I just like... The problem here, Duvernay, is both the players that give you upside and Pacquiao and Randall Robinson, like, I just would like a larger sample size of, you know? So the safer plays are Monty and Pickens. If you want some upside, go with the other two. Hopkins will be fine the rest of the season, man. Yeah, Hopkins going to be just fine. Nothing to worry about there with Hollywood down. Should I trade Pitts for Waller? I mean, you're kind of getting... And Waller is out today. You're kind of getting, you know, inconsistency with either player. Waller due to injury. Pitts due to lack of usage. So you're kind of getting... Either way, you're going to have a tight end who doesn't give you great fantasy output. It depends if you have another tight end on the team or not. Tua or Brady? Oh... I mean, I'd probably go Brady for the safer start against the Panthers, but I feel like the Buccaneers are going to get out ahead, and I just don't see a crazy high ceiling today for Brady, but that doesn't mean I'm against Brady per se. You know what I'm saying? So I might go Tua. Tua, I think, brings a little bit more upside. Albert, what's up, man? Brady's the safer start. Tua gives you upside, fella. Jason, what's up, man? Start 2 receivers and flex 1. We got Higgins, St. Brown, Pittman, Deontay Walker, and Jamal Williams. Okay, I would start Higgins against the Falcons. Oh, God, it's just tough. I would go Pittman. I really like Pittman today against the Titans secondary. But then the question is, I'm probably flexing Walker. I mean, Walker's got a really good matchup. Now, if you... Like, it's just hard to sit Amon-Ra St. Brown. It really is. But I'd probably go Higgins, Pittman, and Walker just based off matchups. Amon-Ra has a tougher matchup. Oh, gosh, it's tough. I hate that. DJ Moore, Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce for sure, Josiah. Alec Pierce for sure. Grant, excuse me. I got Pittman, Sutton, and Williams. I need 2. And then would you start Pollard in the flex today? I go Pittman, and I'm assuming that's Mike Williams. Yeah, Pittman and Mike Williams. And then Pollard in the flex is great against the Lions. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Start Dak or Brady. Man, getting a lot of Dak versus Brady's this week. Brady for floor, Dak for upside. Alex, I was going to run Goff, but I don't think he will be good this weekend. Should I run Tua, Trevor Lawrence, Mariota, Brisket, Garoppolo, Mills, Pickett, Ryan, Tannehill? Tua or T-Law or Garoppolo. I think those are the best options. I would start any of those guys over Goff. T-Law always a little risky, brings some nice upside. Tua, I think, is just a solid start. And I think Garoppolo, truthfully, is the safest start against the Niners. I think Garoppolo is a really safe start. So I would look at those 3 guys, whoever you have the most conviction in. Would you look at my lineup in Discord? Yeah, I got you, bro. What we got, Diego? What we got? All right. All right, we got Burrow, Stevenson, Kenneth Walker, Alec Pierce, Chase. Wow, Atlanta's 30th against wide receivers. Even if A.J. Terrell's on it. Zach Ertz let you down his first game on the season without double digits. Damian Pierce, Carlson, New England. B-Rob, Diggs, Myers, Ayuk. Yeah, I would leave this lineup just how it is. Yeah. It's a great lineup, man. I would leave it just how it is. I would feel good going into the week with this lineup for sure, man. Yeah, I think you're good to go, Diego. Derek, what's up, man? At the casino's watching the games. Let's go, man. Let's go. What's up, Derek? George, Jesus Christ, my opponent just traded CMC, Metcalf, and Zay Jones for Henry, Kirk, and Sutton. Interesting. I wouldn't be too worried. Like, I mean, you could argue Henry is going to give you more efficiency, but I think once CMC gets going, I don't know, man. I'd rather have Metcalf. I mean, the Zay Jones is an upgrade, but I'd rather have Metcalf than Sutton. And yeah, I'd rather have Kirk than Jones, but that for this week, that might help you. Sutton's gonna have a bad game. The Henry part probably doesn't help you. Would you drop Connor, Pollard, Hunt, or Edwards for Pacquiao? Probably. I would probably drop Gus Edwards. Just not a lot of efficiency out of that backfield. I'd probably drop Gus Edwards. Connor's close, man. Like, I'm getting close to moving on from Connor. All right, I'm going to see if Isaiah P is available in one of my leagues. Yeah, I'm going to add his ass. Would you guys drop Kenyon Drake or James Robinson? I might start Kenyon Drake today. Is that crazy? Man, this Isaiah P thing better work out. I'm making some moves. I'm getting crazy. The thing with this league, there's only 4 flex spots. So, like, I can afford to make some moves because someone's going to pop up, right? Hold on, I'm checking my leagues, guys. Checking my leagues. How do you guys feel about the Isaiah P thing? Do you guys have confidence here or no confidence? I'm dropping AJ Dillon. I'm going full in on Isaiah P. Hopefully it pays off. I've made some intense moves in some of my leagues. Derek, had to show some love. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man. Romeo Dubs or Brian Robinson in the flex? Brian Robinson for me. Well, you know, Brian Robinson for a floor, Romeo Dubs for some upside. How are we feeling about starting Bateman this week? I think he's fine if you have to start him. I think it's a good matchup overall. Chase, what's up, Chase? Yeah, a good game script at least. Waddle or Pittman Jr., who to start today? Yeah, I probably still lean Waddle, but Pittman's going to have a good game. George, pick one for flex, full PPR. Sutton, Robinson, Gallup, or Moore. I'd probably start Gallup. John, some are saying Swift will play. What have you heard? Let's take a look. What are you doing? He's inactive. 2 minutes ago, officially inactive. There you go. But I mean, by the time, I'm sure the chat is already caught up to that. But yeah, he's inactive officially. All right, let's see here. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to get caught up here. Ramondre Stevenson or Amon Ra? Ramondre for a 4, Amon Ra for upside, Patrick. I might lean Stevenson. Brady or Prescott? Wow, how many of you guys have Brady and Prescott out there? Brady for a 4, Prescott for upside. It's a really good matchup for Prescott. I just don't think that Brady's going to have to put up that many points. Jeb, should I trade Sutton, Foreman, Tua, and Adam Thielen for Gabe Davis and Michael Thomas? This depends on your roster. Like, this depends on how badly you need receiver help and how can you afford Michael Thomas just sitting on your bench for a while, because he might be doing so. Should I start Jamal Williams, Harris, or Mostart? Trevor, I would start Jamal Williams personally. Mike Evans or Waddle. PPR, my wide receiver 2 with Devo in. Flex is with Eckler. Will Waddle play? Let's take a look at Waddle. He's questionable. If you don't want to risk it, you know, because he hasn't played till Sunday night, then I think Mike Evans will have a good game. I like Waddle more if he's healthy, but if you don't want to risk it, go Evans. Fam first, Bateman or McLaurin. Both are fine. I might go Bateman though. McLaurin is still okay, but I don't see a high ceiling for McLaurin. Bateman, I think, offers more upside. Filthy, what's up, man? Need a RB and a flex. Dylan, Harris, McLaurin, or Pierce. I would start Damian Harris, and I would flex Alec Pierce for sure. For sure. All right, Swift officially ruled out. Yeah, I figured you guys had caught up to it. Cheddarhead, what's up, man? Full point PPR. Need to start 2. Johnson, Pierce, Cooper, or Harris. I would start Alec Pierce and Amari Cooper. I think both are going to have really good games today. Nick, drop Singletary for Isaiah Pete. Yes, I would do so. What's up, Halios? I'm starting him. I don't know if that was Isaiah P or CMC, but either way, I think that's fine. Happy Paw. Flex Jamal Williams, Pacquiao, Lockett, or Myers. Wow. I'd probably go Lockett, quite frankly, in PPR. But they're all good starts. I'd probably go Lockett, though. Skylar, Flex, Myers, Lazard, London, or Judy. Lazard for me. Lazard's going to have a really good game. Washington's been really bad in the secondary, and Lazard's just, literally, Lazard is a weekly play for me. I mean, 5 touchdowns through 6 games. Double digits in every performance except for his first performance of the year in week 2. He's a weekly play for me. Hopefully, Pacquiao ends up taking over the backfield. Yeah, I have mixed feelings because I have CH in a league, but, I mean, hopefully, for you guys who need him to, I don't disagree. I hope he does. Colts or Giants defense? I'd probably go with the Giants. What's up, Anthony? John, what's up, man? Good morning, good morning. When do you think OBJ will sign with the team? I've heard it could be as long, it could take as long as December. So quite frankly, I don't know, man. Chris Hammer or Gallup? I go Gallup. What's up, GNav? Sport Dog. Thanks, Sean. Just want to be sure on Swift. I got you, bro. I got you. Eugene. What up, man? Full week 7 lineup. We got Mahomes, Robinson, Pollard, JT, Alec Pierce, Dubs, Rondell Moore. Yikes. I thought Moore would have a better game. Andrews, Pickens, and Bengals defense. We got Schultz, Foreman, Pacquiao, Claypool. Would you switch out anyone? No, I don't think I would. No, I think I leave this how it is. Yeah, Moore hurts you, man. I think I would leave your team how it is, Eugene. What's good, Eugene? Can you check out my lineup and Discord under Fantasy Talks? Of course, bro. Of course. Give me 1 second. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright. Alright, I did it. Alright, we got Kyler, got you 19 points. Your only quarterback, that's fine. Eno on the bench, probably my fault, right? I didn't like Eno this week. Najee, Damian, Michael Pittman, Myers, Schultz, Jamal Williams, Scary Terry, Meyer, Dallas Cowboys defense. Swift's not playing. You got Moore, Bateman, Fearmouth. You could go Fearmouth over Dalton Schultz. This kind of depends on like your own conviction in terms of, is Schultz fully healthy? Is he really good to go? And, you know, how does the chemistry look right out the gate for him and Dak Prescott? I mean, you would assume he'd be like a check down option for Prescott, right? It just depends. You could go Fearmouth or Schultz. I don't think it's really going to make or break your week, but there's definitely an option there. You could also consider Bateman over McLaurin. Like, you just got to think, you know, McLaurin does have chemistry with Taylor Heineke, don't get me wrong. But how do you personally feel McLaurin is going to play against the Packers defense and Jair Alexander? How do you think this game script's going to go for Washington? If you're not as confident, I think that the Ravens-Browns will be a little bit higher scoring on both sides. So you can make that move as well. But overall, like, I don't think it's going to... I think your core roster is in a good place. I feel bad about Eno Benjamin. But I still, like... I still think you're in a pretty good spot overall, man. Those would be the only two things to consider, Chase, but I don't really think it's going to make or break your week. So, I think you're in a good spot, bro. I think for the majority, you've got the right lineup going, my guy. All right, let's see here. Dice, what's up, man? Full PPR flex spot. Ayuk, Gallup, or Reynolds? I'd probably go Gallup, but Reynolds is fine, too. Ayuk's okay. These are all true flex options. See a pretty similar floor for all these guys. I think Ayuk holds the most upside just going up against the Chiefs, but how is he going to look with CMC in this offense, you know? We might not even know. I mean, this might be the week to start Ayuk before CMC gets more involvement. They're all good flex options. Ayuk brings some upside. Josh Reynolds brings a really safe floor, and I think Gallup's somewhere in the middle. What's that, TS? Bench Sutton for Pierce, Dubes, or Claypool? I would bench him for Alec Pierce, for sure. For Seti, what's up? Flex 1, Bateman, Dubes, Pacquiao, Terry, or Pickens in Standard? Ooh, in Standard, you could take a chance on Isaiah P. Could take a chance, but it's a tough matchup. If it wasn't a tough matchup, I would probably encourage you to take that shot, but it is a tough matchup, right? It's just so tough in Standard because, like, if your player doesn't score a touchdown, you're probably screwed, you know? So who has the best chance of scoring? Probably Romeo Doubs against Washington. But you could consider Isaiah P, but it's just not a good matchup. Chuba starting. What's up, Priceless Frame? Chuba starting. I had a feeling Chuba might be the guy. Yeah. Chuba Hubbard listed as a starter. Gosh, I'm so bad with... There we go. Wow. You know, they're still playing the Bucs. They get Atlanta next week, which is much better. They get Atlanta, Cincinnati, Atlanta, Baltimore, Denver. Gosh. It's a great update. It's a great update. Thank you. I'm still really mixed here. I mean, I've got Chuba and or Foreman in more than one league, but I don't know. I'm just not very confident in this offense. But bad offenses still produce good fantasy players, right? So it is a good update. Thank you, Priceless. Michael, Pacquiao or ETN? I probably go ETN due to matchup. Rich, what's up, man? Should I ride with Lockett and Waddle this week? They both have injuries. Samuel, Wilson, and Thornton in the bench. Thielen on bye. And good luck to you as well, Rich. I probably would just leave Lockett and Waddle in. It's not Deebo Samuel, right? It's Curtis Samuel, right? I'd leave him in, man. I risk it for the biscuit this week. I think both those guys line up. We still thinking Waddle over St. Brown. No DJ Chark and Swift. Also, Waddle is banged up. Yeah. So, like in this scenario where you have, like these are two very different scenarios between Rich and Space Ghost. Like, Curtis Samuel and Garrett Wilson, like, Amon-Ra St. Brown you can have confidence in, you know? So you can start Amon-Ra St. Brown if you're worried about Waddle not playing tonight. But, like, when you look at Rich, you know, with Lockett and Waddle and then looking at his options on the bench, I just roll. I risk it there. Space Ghost, I probably played a little bit safer to start Amon-Ra St. Brown. Also, guy I'm playing has Tyreek Hill, so if Waddle makes points on my bench, it's still taken away from Hill. I mean, hey, that's a good way of looking at it. It's a good way of looking at it. Higgins or Evans? Was going to say Waddle, but don't know if he's playing. Who should I start? Alex? That's tough. Probably Higgins. They're all good options, Alex. You really can't go wrong here. They're all good options. I mean, I like Waddle in terms of the matchup the best, but Higgins against Atlanta and Evans against the Panthers aren't bad. You really can't go wrong here. Evans a little bit safer in terms of a floor. Higgins brings more upside. Waddle is the best play, but we don't, you know, like this is another scenario. We got 3 Waddle scenarios in a row where you have just as good of options, so you might as well just start them and not risk it, right? But Rich, I say you risk it for the biscuit, bro. Marta and Andrew, what's up, what's up, what's up? Good morning. Appreciate you guys being here. Guys, hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already. Let's try and get up to 20 likes on the stream. Try and get as many likes as possible. Appreciate you guys being here, man. All right, Rich. 2-game parlays. Jets 1 point underdog and Dallas 61.5 point favorite. What do you think? I think it looks good, man. I think it looks good to me. I would give the nod to both those teams today for sure. I'm having a problem starting the Cowboys defense when I'm starting Jamal Williams. It's fine, Chase. Like, it's fine. You can still, like, a defense can still play well from a fantasy perspective, and an offensive player can still score a touchdown and have 60, 70 yards from scrimmage, you know. The Cowboys create a turnover or two, and they hold the Lions to 17 points or even 20 points. They can still come out, you know, with a solid fantasy day. So I wouldn't worry about it, man. ETN or Jamal Williams? I'd probably go Jamal Williams, but ETN is fine. Chase, Jets defense is on the waivers. Pick them up, bro. I mean, hopefully you don't have to drop the Cowboys. And if you do, I think the Jets will be fine throughout the year. I still like the Cowboys more, but go get the Jets, man. The Jets are like the best stream on the week, man. They bring a lot more upside, in my opinion. Like, I think the Lions could start to crawl back into that game towards the second half. Joe, what's good, man? Pick 2, hat PPR, Najee, Mike Williams, ET, and McCaffrey. I go with McCaffrey and Mike Williams. It's tough in half PPR because you kind of want to give the nod to the running back position. But I do think that Mike Williams will bounce back this week. And I think McCaffrey will be fine. But ETN is a good start, and Najee is not a bad start. Miami's defense hasn't played great against the run. I just don't think they hold as much. I don't know. I would want CMC and Mike Williams in my matchup, but honestly, you have really good options, Joe. You could go any way. I could see any of these players outscoring each other. Start Pitts or Randall and half PPR. What's up, Baby Santa? I'd probably go Randall Robinson, but I don't like other option. I'm sure you don't either. Benny, what's up, man? You think I should take out Alec Pierce for Drake or Foreman? No, I go Alec Pierce. Kenny, Joe, I definitely think CMC should be 1, but it's a toss-up between ETN and McWilliams. Yeah, a lot of good options there for Joe. Juan, what's good, bro? What up? Romeo Dubs, Pacquiao, Damian Harris, or B-Rob at flex, full PPR. Oh, gosh. Damian Harris for 4. I want to sit back and see what happens with Isaiah P., and it's a tough matchup. I mean, I don't know. The Niners kind of broke last week against the Falcons, right? Full PPR, I might go Romeo Dubs against Washington. I think he could have a good week. It's tough, though. You could go any direction there, Juan. That's tough. Martin Andrews, pick 2 to start. Hunt, Sutton, or Dubes. I'm sitting Sutton this week. Yeah, I would wait a week on Watkins. I'm sitting Sutton this week. I go Hunt and Doobie. I mean, Hunt is always a toss-up, but I just don't like Sutton this week. I really don't. Braden, what's up, man? Choose 3. Ramondre Stevenson, Pierce, Walker, Barkley. Whew! I mean, Saquon is a lock. But, like, you gosh, man. The rest are great starts. This is a great position to be in, Braden. You really can't go wrong here. I'll go Barkley, Kenneth Walker, and Pierce. But I'm not out on Ramondre Stevenson. I'm not giving up on him. These are all really good starts. But Walker gets the Chargers. They've been really bad against the run. And I think the Texans have no choice but to just give Dameon Pierce the ball 20, 25 times in this game. I'm not worried about Ramondre with Damian Harris coming back. I'm not worried about Damian Harris with Ramondre on, you know, kind of on the rise, I guess, so to speak. But I go with Pierce, Walker, Barkley. But you really can't go wrong, bro. Yeah, Saquon for sure, Benny. B-Locks, what's up, man? Chat, do I start A.J. Dillon or Kenyon Drake? I would go with Kenyon Drake. I would go with Kenyon Drake. I mean, the Browns have been awful against the run. A.J. Dillon has just been absolutely disappointing. I go Kenyon Drake. Big Brain Moves player. Let's go, Space Ghost. Martin Andrew, people paying for lesser advice. Give this man some likes. Hey, I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it. Started Bengals D and Brees when they played against each other week 3. Brees got 15. Bengals got 19. I like it. I like it. Yeah, that's a great example. Jeffrey, need to pick a quarterback in defense. Got Lawrence, Rodgers, Jets, Cowboys, Packers. Okay. I would probably start Aaron Rodgers this week. I'm not against T-Law by any means, but I'd probably go with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to have probably his best game of the year. If he doesn't, then I'm officially panicking on Aaron Rodgers. But he should play very well against Washington's defense today. Like, this should just be a statement game for the Packers offense and Aaron Rodgers. So, if he doesn't, then we're going to panic for sure, Jeffrey. I go the Jets defense. No doubt about it. Give me the Jets. Give me the Jets. Jets, Jets. Let's go. Space Ghost, what about flex? JT or Waddle? I don't know. It depends, man. You got to ask yourself the question. You got to ask yourself the question. Do you believe, like, Waddle is going to be fine tonight? Because you risk it, man, if he doesn't play. I think he's going to be okay. But if he's not, I don't want to be the final call for you, you know? So you got to ask yourself that question, right? I think it's really hard to sit JT, though. Like, I don't know if I necessarily want to sit JT. So I'd probably just roll with JT. But I think Waddle brings a lot more upside. So it's tough. It's tough. JT's probably the safer play. What is our status on JT? He's good to go, right? Yep, we full go on Sunday. Where does Tennessee come in against the run? Let me check. Let me check. Search. Just way quicker. All right. Wow, Tennessee's not bad. They're like the 8th best team. I don't know that it matters. What did he have? What did he have? He had. Oh, that was a game. Last time they played, he got hurt. I don't know, man. I probably. You could go Waddle. That's the other question. Like, are you worried about JT? Like, you got 2 questions you got to ask yourself here. You know, are you worried about JT coming back fully healthy? And do you think Waddle plays tonight? If you're not worried about JT, I'd probably just go JT. But it's really tough because I think Waddle's, if he's healthy, is gonna have a better game. It's tough, man. Either way, there's a little bit of risk involved, but JT's less risky. Just defense available in that league. You saw my lineup. If you want to check who I should drop, yeah, I got you, broski. I've got you, Chase. All right, let's take a look. Gosh, I probably just dropped DJ Moore. I mean, that leaves you with Pittman, Myers, McLaurin, Bateman. Yeah, it's tough there. It's tough. We're either going to see a lot more targets for DJ Moore, and everything I've read is that the Panthers are not going to trade DJ Moore. So I don't know, man. I might just drop DJ Moore. I mean, in terms of the Cowboys defense, they get Chicago next week and then a bye. So if you drop the Cowboys, even if they get picked up in week 8, they're probably going to get dropped in week 9, and you should have a shot to pick them back up. So you could consider dropping them unless you really want to keep them. The Jets get New England in week 8. You can play them. But then week 9, they get Buffalo. I don't know if I want to start them in week 9. Then they get a bye week. And then the Jets get New England and Chicago in weeks 11 and 12. So those aren't bad matchups. Man, the Jets for the fantasy playoffs have Detroit, Jacksonville, and Seattle. I mean, all those teams can put up points, but they could also be very vulnerable. The Jets are defense 10 on the season. Cowboys come in as defense 6. I would probably just drop DJ Moore. But you could kind of risk it and drop the Cowboys if you want. Smokey the Cat. Good morning, man. What's up? How true is the news on Pacquiao starting over CEH? Apparently very true. If you need a running back, go snag him, bro. Chase, drop Fearmouth. I have faith in Schultz rest of the season once fully healthy. That kind of crossed my mind too. You could drop Fearmouth. It depends. Like, if you take a look at the tight ends available in your league and you feel like there are enough streaming options, then you could roll with that as well. It crossed my mind. Anthony, choose 2 to start full PPR. Pierce, Bateman, Pierce, and Dubes. Alec Pierce and Damian Pierce for me, for sure. Not even close for me, man. What's up, Anthony? Sport Dog John, I could pick up Devontae Parker. Do you think he'll be useful rest of the season? Potentially. Probably inconsistent. Potentially. You know, I'd probably hold on to, like, Thornton. I mean... Yeah, you know, I don't hate Devontae Parker. He had a goose egg in week 5, but outside of that, his 3 out of his last 4 performances in full PPR, he scored 10 or more points. So I don't hate him, I guess. Probably not a bad pickup. As long as it's full PPR, that is. Juju, Kirk, or Doobie? I go Kirk. I'll go Kirk. Romeo Doubs for some upside. Kirk for a floor. I still don't trust Juju. Martin, Andrew, of course. Guys, we've got an hour until week 7 kicks off. Make sure to throw any fantasy questions you guys have in the chat. Let me know what you guys need. Let me know where your roster confidence or non-confidence is. Injury updates you guys need. Weather updates. We should probably check the weather report here shortly. But yeah, we got about an hour till kickoff, guys. Let me know what y'all need, man. All right, and I need your guys' help as well, because I play Steven today. I need you guys to give me your thoughts here, okay? I'm going to pull up my squad, my matchup, because we can't let Steven beat me, right? So, let me know what you guys think of this lineup. It's not pretty. I got Trevor Lawrence at quarterback. CH, who took a slap to the face this morning. Austin Eckler. Mike Williams. I feel good there. T. Higgins. I feel good there. Hayden Hurst, because I've got Dallas Goedert on bye. Alec Pierce, I feel good about in the flex. Brett Meyer and New England's defense. So some good starts here. But the main things I'm looking at are Clyde Edwards-Helaire. That's really it, right? And then I do have Amon-Ra St. Brown, right? I feel a little bit more confident in Higgins and Williams. And I really like Alec Pierce this week. So I think I'm sitting Amon-Ra St. Brown, believe it or not, in a tough matchup. But let me know your thoughts there. I got Devonta Smith and Goddard on bye week. In terms of CEH, I could start Kareem Hunt or get really risky and start Foreman, but he doesn't look to be the starter. So it's really Kareem Hunt or CH. And then what do you guys think about Hunt over CH? So I still think Clyde Edwards-Helaire could find the end zone, you know, even if he's not the starter. So let me know what you guys think, man. All right, we got a super chat. What's up, Phil? Thank you so much, man, for the $2 dono. What a guy. Thank you. Guys, clap hand emojis in the chat for Phil. Let's go, let's go. All right, Aaron Jones dealing with a knee injury. Dylan, stock up. Is he really dealing with a knee injury? I don't know that I trust. I mean, listen, man. We always get a little bit of an injury here and there from Aaron Jones. He's usually good to go. If you want to stash A.J. Dillon, like, I'm not completely against it, but, like, he's no more than a stash until something surfaces and comes to life. Because A.J. Dillon's just been incredibly disappointing outside of week 1 on the year. And Minnesota's been really bad against the run, so... potentially, man, but we see a lot of injuries to... we see a lot of injuries to a guy like Aaron Jones, and he's usually just fine. I wouldn't go, like, making crazy moves for A.J. Dillon. I don't really have faith in him, my guy. You know what I mean? So, no. In my opinion, Phil, I would say no. I say no. I appreciate the super chat, Phil. What a guy. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot. It really does help us out. Appreciate you, man. But no, I don't make a move for Dillon. I'm not worried about Jones. Until we see it, like, concretely, I don't want to make those moves. Dillon has just really pissed me off this year. I was, like, really high on Dillon. Really high on Dillon early in the year. All right, I'll come back to this. Looks weird on the screen to me. All right, where was I? Where was I? Thanks again, Phil, for the super chat. All right, Martin, Andrew, of course. Jeffrey, Dubes or Boyd, leaning Dubes. I'd probably go Dubes for more upside. Gallup, Hunter, Dillon. I go Gallup, Odie. Saquon did great against Titans. Good point. Does Bacchiati being out? I can never say his name right. Impact your thoughts on Rodgers, Lawrence? No. Washington's bad. No. JT kept himself out last game until he's good to go. He's #1 pick in fantasy. You have to play him, but Waddle and Tua are fire. I mean, yeah. Great points. Great points. Yeah, it's just hard to bench JT. I just don't think you can. The ceiling on your bench is too high to bench him. Do I start Sutton, Bateman, Samuel, or Lockett in wide receiver 2? Cam, I'd probably start Lockett. If you're worried about injury, maybe go Bateman. But I'm sitting Sutton today against Sauce Gardner in this Jets defense with a backup quarterback. I don't have a lot of faith in Curtis Samuel. 2 boomer bust for me. I go Lockett. Should I start Trevor Lawrence at QB? I mean, Max, depends on who else you can start, but I'm not against him today. Andrea, good morning. Good morning. Hello. I guess not the morning anymore, but what's up, Andrea? Smokey, who to drop for Pacquiao? Madison, Dillon, Herbert, Hendo, or just hold? Man, if you're asking me, I'd drop Dillon. I don't have faith in A.J. Dillon, but he's a great handcuff. I mean, you got to drop one of the handcuffs, right? So Herbert, Dillon, or Madison? I'd probably drop Dillon personally, but you could drop Herbert. ZMO, George Pickens or Randall Robinson in full PPR. Ooh, I might go Robinson, but I think Pickens is safer. Robinson is a little bit more of a ceiling play. Caleb, what's up, man? Love tuning into the catch. We love having you, bro. What's up? Pick 2, Jamal Williams, A.J. Dillon, Walker. Jamal Williams and Kenneth Walker, no question about it for me, man. Juju, Pollard, or Dobes in the flex? I go Pollard against the Lions for sure. Give me Pollard. What happened with CH this morning? Well, overall, yeah. It looks like Isaiah P's the starter. I don't know if anything happened to CEH other than it's just come out that Isaiah Pacquiao is going to be the starter, so... Cheeseburger Eddie. Appreciate that, man. What's up? What a good name. Maybe Hunt for CH with that news. Carolina offense, not attractive at all. Yeah, I wasn't thinking Foreman. Now I'm thinking I might drop Foreman. But we'll see what happens, I guess, in terms of the usage. But I agree. If it is a swap, Max is Hunt for CH 100%. That's the only swap I'm considering. Appreciate your guys' feedback, though. Mooney, Bateman, or Josh Reynolds is my flex. Avery, I might go Josh Reynolds here. I don't like Mooney against the Patriots this week. Bateman's fine. I'll put it this way, Avery. Josh Reynolds for a floor play. Yeah, and then Bateman for upside. I think Reynolds will be fine this week. He might get some better looks than Amon-Ra. Just depends if they have Diggs floating between Amon-Ra and Reynolds or not, or if he's just like strictly on Amon-Ra. That's a big fun matchup. Hunt for CH 100%. Yeah, I might make that swap. Emil, good morning. Good morning. What's up, man? Hey, John, would you start Pacquiao over Brian Robinson? Probably not. Probably sit back and see what happens. I think B-Rob's safer. Still a bad matchup for the Chiefs running backs. Sutton or B-Rob in the flex? Give me B-Rob. I'm fading Sutton this week, guys. He's only a start if you're desperate and in full PPR. Dillon is good for a stash. Only gives good performances due to game script. Yeah, he's no more than a stash. I agree with that. Tristan, what's up? Do I trade Hendo for Dillon and Hunt? I would probably keep Henderson and try and stash Kyron Williams, rookie for the Rams. Try and stash him, especially because you can put him on your IR. Then you just lock up the Rams' backfield with Akers probably on the way out, right? So I would keep Henderson, Tristan. Avery, Mooney, Bateman, Reynolds. Like I said, yeah, Reynolds for a floor, Bateman for upside. Dalton Schultz isn't a start on tight end day and starting. Is it tight end day? Schultz is fine. Sorry I missed my question. Drop Singletary for Pacquiao. You can. You can definitely make that move. You know. It's a little risky. Sure. But you can make the move. Alright, JJ Witt, what's up, man? Welcome to it. First time viewer. Thanks for being here, bro. Raheem Mostert or Brian Robinson? That's a tough one. It's a tough one. I see a really similar floor and ceiling for these two. I see a better game script for the Dolphins. I don't think it's going to make or break your week. I'd probably go Brian Robinson. Like, I just think Washington's going to have to kind of feed him today. Where the Dolphins are probably going to focus on the passing game more with Tua back. So I'd probably go Brian Robinson, but it's pretty close, JJ. Martin Andrew was, let's see here, PPR. What wide receivers could I try and trade Hunt for? Probably a low-end player. Like, truthfully, just with how up and down Hunt has been. Probably a low-end player. Bateman. That's the best I could come up with. It's just tough to... You really want to look at teams in your league that need a running back and that are probably receiver help are heavy as well. But especially if you have a team with like just 2 or 3 running backs, you know. Brandon Ayuk, possibly. Christian Kirk starting to come into a buy low opportunity. He'd be a really good opportunity to trade for. Michael Gallup, Romeo Doubs. Like, you're not going to get a great player, unfortunately. Oh, I just saw that Jon Dawson is out. I talked about watching him early in the stream, but we're not going to be watching him. Maybe Jacoby Myers. He'd be a really good trade. Alec Pierce. I don't think that's happening, but that'd be great. Yeah, just look at teams in your league that are heavy at receiver or light at running back and try and make an offer. You're going to get a low-end player, unfortunately, though. Caleb, I'm sorry. I meant to say pick 2. Jamal Williams, B-Rob, or Walker. That's fine, man. I'll go Jamal Williams and Walker here. Yeah, I'll go Jamal Williams and Walker. JJ, I guess we're sitting CEH. I don't know, guys. It's tough. Like, I do think Clyde Edwards-Helaire could still find the end zone. But it's just tough. It's tough. It's tough. He's not going to be the starter today, but I do think he could still find the end zone. Without a doubt. It's tough. All right. Oh my gosh, I can't adjust my lineup because I have Gus Edwards on the bench or on IR still. All right, I'm gonna drop Donta Foreman. I'm gonna put Gus Edwards. Why won't it let me move Gus Edwards? Okay, there we go. And then I'm going to bench CEH. Kareem Hunt. Oh. CEH is still a 74% start in leagues right now into the Sleeper app. All right, I've got Kareem Hunt in. Sorry, I'll be right back in the chat, guys. So where does Kareem Hunt come in against... Or where do the Ravens come in against opposing running backs? Not that great. About 16th in the league. All right, I got Kareem Hunt in. Let's go. Kareem Hunt's going to score 3 touchdowns today. All right. Yeah, JJ, I guess we're sitting CH. Chat, let me know. What do you guys think? Like, if you own CH, do you have confidence or less confidence in him? Avery, for this week, CH, Jeff Wilson, Foreman, or Melvin Gordon? See, that's tough, Avery. Oh, gosh. I might go Jeff Wilson because I still think he's going to see involvement today. I don't see a high ceiling here. But I probably go Jeff Wilson. I don't see a good ceiling. But, oh gosh. I'll go Jeff Wilson. final answer. He could go CH, because I still think he could find the end zone. But I'd probably go Jeff Wilson. It's really tough. It's one of those two, for sure. I don't have faith in Foreman or Gordon. Let me know what you think, Avery. Eddie, for sure, bro. If you can get Gus on your IR, I grab him instead of Foreman. Kind of rich man's Brian Robinson, for sure. Do you like B-Rob more than Kirk this week at Flex? I'd probably go in full PPR. I'd probably still go Kirk Cheeseburger. Can't decide if I want to call you Cheeseburger or Eddie, or just Cheeseburger Eddie. It's a good name. I'd probably go Kirk in full PPR. Yeah, welcome to the Catch Fam. JJ, welcome to the Catch Fam, to all the new subscribers today, man. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you guys being here, spending part of your Sunday here at the channel. Guys, we got 45 minutes till kickoff. Let me know what you guys need, man. Start sits. How do you guys feel about your roster? Where's your confidence levels at? Oh, let's check the weather report. Pick one for this week. Dylan, J-Rob, Drake. Ravi, I'd probably go Kenyon Drake. Brown's defense been awful against the run. I'd probably go Kenyon Drake. I'm starting him in the league this week. Most upside there. Gino or Tua? I'd probably go Tua, but Gino's fine, Blake. Should I start CMC over Breece Hall and Aaron Jones? I'd probably start Jones and Breece Hall because I still see good ceilings for them. You know, I'm not against CMC this week, but I would probably just stick with those two for a higher ceiling. All right. 4 games expecting windy conditions in week 7. So we got Jags versus Giants. No rain. Wind is 8 to 9 miles per hour. Colts versus Titans. No rain. 11 miles per hour for the wind. Jets Broncos. 4 to 6% chance of rain. 13 to 16 miles per hour in terms of wind. It's supposed to be the windiest game in week 7. It'll be an ugly game, I think. Chiefs Niners. Wind is 11 to 12 miles per hour. That's it. So no bad rain games, but we got some windy games. Chiefs Niners, Jets Broncos, your windiest games. Colts and Titans, Jags and Giants, you got some wind. So pretty clear day. That's good. That's good. All right, Sport Dog. John, Hunter or Henry is available. I'll need a tight end in week 9 for Njoku in my 12 team. There aren't many choices. Should I wait and see what comes up next? I mean, there's a strong possibility Henry is still available in week 9. It depends on who you have to drop, Sport Dog. And who else is available. Like, there are some kind of sleeper names, like Daniel Ellinger I like. If there's not a lot of people available, then I guess, like, Hayden Hurst and Evan Ingram I think are fine. You know? It depends on who else is out there and who you'd have to drop and everything, man. Daniel Ellinger is a really good sleepy tight end. All right, Space goes 5-1 with stud running backs, high ceiling receivers, feeling pretty tough. Not talking too much smack yet. Hey, man, it's still early. A lot of things can happen, but I feel you, man. I've got one league. I've got a really good team. I'm 6-0 right now. I got a chance to lose today because it's a double quarterback league, and I started Taysom Hill as my QB2. We'll see what happens, but I hear you, man. It's a long season. Should I go Breece Hall or Aaron Jones? Breece Hall for sure. Even up against a good defense, I still go Breece Hall, man. I mean, I don't know. Breece Hall for the floor, Aaron Jones for upside, but I don't want to get off the hot hand of Breece Hall right now. Cinnabon, what's up, man? How's it going after I lost Swift this week? I'm now starting Reynolds and Gallup today. Hopefully they do good. I think both will be fine, man. I think both will be fine for you, bro. I lost Swift as well against you, man. I lost Swift against you. Cinnabon, we got a juicy little matchup this week. A 0 tight end matchup. I got a 0 quarterback matchup against Jerry in League 1. I got to check my lineup there. Oh, my lineup's fine. My lineup's fine. Let me pull up our matchup. Yeah, I lost Swift against you, bro. Let's see. So we got Burrow versus Prescott. And yeah, to answer your question, I think you'll be fine with Reynolds and Gallup, bro. Burrow v. Prescott, Eckler v. Chubb, Jamal Williams versus Breece Hall. We got some good matchups. I got Deontay Johnson versus Waddle. I've had to start Johnson all year. At least it's full PPR. Amon-Ra versus Drake London. Your tight end's on bye week, and I was kind enough to sit my tight end. I like that, though. It should be fun. Alec Pierce versus Kenneth Walker. Lazard versus Harris. Brett Meyer versus Younghoe Koo. Tampa's defense versus the Jets defense. Those are going to be two really good starts. Yeah, man, you're kind of hurting, though. I mean, you got Hurts, Diggs, and Devonta Smith, and Goddard on bye. You know, you got a lot of good players on bye week this week, man. But a pretty good lineup overall. What's your record, man? 3-3. We're both 3-3. I'm projected to win by less than a point. Yeah, it's going to be a good matchup, man. So I benched Everett for you. You got Goddard on bye. We got some pretty good teams. Who's ahead? Isn't it Andrea in this atop the league? No. Michael's 4-2. Andrea's 4-2. Prodigy's 4-2. Godfather's 4-2. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 3-3 teams. So this is a big game, Senior Cinnabon, because 6 teams make the playoffs. It's a big game for the standings. J-Dub's quietly at 3-3. Julian's 2-4. No way. Man, I lost the last 2 weeks, right? I lost to Julian and Spencer. They're both playing well. Dude, Julian, how are you 2-4? You have 899 points scored. That's the second most in the league. Points against 861. Wow. That's third most in the league. I have the second most points scored. Oh, the third most. Michael's got pretty high, but Michael's balling. It's been a fun. The auction league's been fun, man. Should be a good matchup today, Cinnabon. Nick, trade Singletary for Keenan Allen. You can definitely make that move, bro. Definitely. If you're fine at running back, yeah. Kicker question: start Crosby or Nick Folk? Nick Folk. Both are good starts by Nick Folk. Donta Foreman or Aaron Jones? Aaron Jones, no doubt. Jamal Williams or Keenan? Jamal Williams, Blake. Kenneth Walker, Aaron Jones. Kenneth Walker for sure. Kenyon Drake or Sutton? I go Kenyon Drake. I'm fading Sutton this week against Sauce Gardner. B-Rob or Sutton? I still go B-Rob, Caleb. I don't like Sutton this week. Slade! What's up, bro? Breece Hall or Dameon Pierce? Breece Hall has a tougher matchup. It's a really, you really can't go wrong. Pierce has the better matchup. You really can't go wrong, though. I probably still go Breece Hall. The game script will be in favor of the Jets. I have Kupp, Diggs, and Hurts on bye. Yeah. That's tough, Elijah. B-Rob over Pacquiao. B-Rob's a safer play. What tight end to pick up? Hunter Henry, Bellinger, Greg. Bellinger for me, Andrea, for sure. I go Bellinger. JP, what's up, man? Really need some advice. Should I drop Curtis Samuel and pick up Bateman or London? I would rather have Bateman over Drake London or Curtis Samuel for sure. Yeah, I would go Bateman. He's going to be wide receiver 1. I mean, so is London, but on a better offense for Bateman. I mean, I'd rather have London or Bateman than Curtis Samuel right now. Just with how much boomer bust he brings. I don't know if we can really trust him. Is Dak Prescott a good start over Geno Smith? Flex, Alec Pierce, or Michael Gallup? Any suggestions? Yeah, you can go with Prescott. But, I don't see a higher ceiling out of I think Smith or Prescott are fine, quite frankly. Flex, Alec Pierce, I go Alec Pierce for sure, Anthony. For sure. Start Brady or Geno. I'd probably go Brady against the Panthers. Andrew, I go Bellinger. Seriously, I like Bellinger. Mariota or Tannehill. Tannehill's probably safer, but a lower ceiling, so maybe go Mariota. The Bengals have been really good against opposing quarterbacks. Mariota's coming off his best game this season. Tannehill's a little bit safer, but not nearly as much upside. Donta or Najee? I go Najee. Guys, the reports are that Chuba Hubbard's starting at running back for the Panthers. So the reports are that Donta Foreman's not getting the start that Chuba Hubbard is. So it gives us more reason to fade a running back already on an offense that we're probably not a fan of, right? So I I think we're fading Donta Foreman right now, man. It's tough, right? Tough calls out there today. I go Najee Harris, Elijah. A-game, Romeo Dubs or Pacquiao. And PPR, I'd probably just stick with Romeo Dubs. Let's see how Pacquiao... I mean, it's a tough matchup for Pacquiao, right? I go Romeo Dubs. Stefan, Dynasty League, Geno Smith or John Elway? Oh, gosh. I go John Elway. Slade, weird question, but what kickers do you like this week? Hey, man, you know we're all about them kickers. Don't forget, Steven always drops his must-start kickers. Well, it depends, right? Like, are you looking for a streaming option? Like Nick Folk. Will Lutz already played. He was a great stream on the week. I still like Brett Meyer. He's probably not available. McManus is... Mike, that's going to be a windy game for McManus, right? We just went over that. How did Rodrigo Blankenship do? 8 points? No. 9 points. Let's go, Rodrigo. He missed a kick, though. Ryan Suckup's a good start this week. Ryan Suckup's kicker 1? I didn't know that. He's not available. Why does Sleeper, like... Why do they have the kickers arranged in such a weird order? Like, Adam Vinatieri's coming up before Mason Crosby. You know? Yeah, make sure you check out Steven's kicker video, Must Start Kickers. Steven gives us the best analysis, hands down, on kickers. But Graham Gano, he's not available. Jason Myers might be available. He's a great start. Seattle's kicker. Let me know who's available, because it just depends, man. Should I drop Elijah Moore for Thornton? I probably would. I dropped Elijah Moore a while ago, so I probably would, man. Anthony, appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you being here, man. Judy or Kirk? I go Kirk. As a Panthers fan, do not start any Panther. Fair enough, Slade. Slade, how do you feel about DJ Moore? Kareem Hunt or Hubbard? I'd probably go Kareem Hunt. I mean, we also have to keep in mind the Buccaneers' run defense has been really, really good on the season. You know? So that's the other aspect here. As a Bears fan, never trust Bears player fantasy. Dubes over Schultz. In the flex, yeah. Yeah, in the flex. Yeah, Blankenship's the man. Start one, Montgomery, Pacquiao, B-Rob, Hubbard. I feel like the safest start, Deshaun, is Monty, but... well, probably the safest start is Brian Robinson, actually. I'd probably just go Brian Robinson. Bellinger or Greg and D. Andrea, for me, I go Bellinger. I don't like this Broncos offense, but there's some upside to Greg Dulcich, but personally, I go Bellinger. What do you think of Amon Ra? I'm fine with Amon Ra. I just think it's a little bit of a tougher matchup this weekend. He's either going to pop or he's going to do what he did in Week 5 against New England. You know, but he's had a full week to rest up. I could see him really giving, you know, Diggs a run for his money. But, like, the Lions are going to play Miami, Green Bay, Chicago, the Giants, Buffalo, Jacksonville, Minnesota, the Jets, Carolina, and Chicago. I just feel like this is a tougher matchup for them. He still brings a lot of upside, but Dallas is going to limit it on the week. Like, that's the ending point. Like, Dallas limits his upside for sure. Should I start CMC or start ETN or AJ Dillon? I would start CMC personally. I'd start CMC. But ETN's okay. I would start CMC though. Alec Pierce or Judy? I go Alec Pierce for sure. Pierce is a must start for me this week. Judy, way too much boomer bust potential with the backup quarterback. Shea, Cortland Sutton or Cooks? I'll go Cooks. You guys are going to hate me if Cortland Sutton has a good game, but I have no faith in Cortland Sutton this week with the backup quarterback and Sauce Gardner presumably being on him all day. I think the Jets defense is going to play really well. Travis Etienne or Tony Pollard for my flex spot today. I'll go Etienne, but I think Pollard's going to have a good game. But I think Zeke kind of limits his upside, so I'll go Etienne. Brian Robinson or Josh Reynolds in full PPR. I'll go Josh Reynolds in full PPR. D's nuts. Slade, I love him, but we don't use him the right way. We need to hit him deep and take shots. All his highlights are deep balls, just like how the Bears should use Mooney. Yeah, man. 2 receivers on 2 really bad teams. You know? So I don't disagree with that. It's a good take, man. All right, guys. We're about half an hour till Week 7 Sunday slate kicks off. Make sure you guys let me know what you guys need. And time is running out, man. Half an hour. Double check your lineups. Make sure you guys are confident. Let's go. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you haven't done so already, man. I appreciate you guys spending part of your Sunday here. Andrew, have a great day. Be safe. Good seeing you. Senior Cinnabon, I find it funny. I'm telling everyone to start Tua, but I'm rooting against him in my personal league. I mean, you can still think he's the better start, and in your back of your mind, be like, well, I kind of hope it doesn't work that way. But Kimbo, ETN or Drake? ETN for a floor, Drake for upside. But I'd probably lean ETN. Kenyon Drake or Kareem Hunt? I'd probably go Drake there. Yeah, more upside, better matchup. I'd probably go Drake. Thornton or Curtis Samuel in PPR? Thornton for me. J-Dubs making an appearance. What up? Would you trade Sutton and Dillon for Swift? I'm in a good position in this league with Diggs, Chase, and Pittman. Looking for an RB upgrade. Yes. I would do it 100%. You got Diggs, Chase, and Pittman? Yeah. I wouldn't even blink an eye, J-Dubs. Sure, like outside of last week, Sutton's been consistent. But you got Diggs, Chase, and Pittman. You can always like pick up a waiver wire receiver if you need to for a week. I would. And Dillon's bringing like no value outside of a handcuff right now. I would do this trade 100%, J-Dubs. Filthy, let's go, let's go. Do I start Jags defense or pick up one like the Colts, Titans, or Giants? I think if you pick up the Giants, it's probably no different in terms of a ceiling or floor than the Jags. I would probably just stick with the Jags. I know they've hurt us in recent weeks, but I don't really see. They're all fine starts. Like they're all kind of in the same tier for me this week, man. Jags, Colts, Titans, Giants. I would just go with whoever you have the most conviction in. Any of these defenses could outscore each other or play just as bad as the other. So it's tough, man. I think the Giants are a good start, but I don't hate the Colts, Titans, or Jags either. So it's tough there, man. Finn, what's up, man? Mike Evans or Waddle? All right, here's the question you got to ask yourself, Finn. Here's what you got to ask yourself. Do you think Waddle's going to play tonight? I think he'll be fine. I think Waddle will be fine. If you don't, if you're worried about Waddle starting tonight, then go with Evans. I think Waddle's a better start if healthy, but Waddle is questionable, and he's in the Sunday night game. So, if you're worried about him not starting, I don't want to be the final deciding factor because I don't know if he's going to start for sure. I think he'll play, but I'm not sure, I think he wants to play. Don't get me wrong, and I think he'll be fine. So, personally, I would have Waddle in my lineup, but Evans is a really safe start too. And if you think Waddle's going to sit, then you can go Evans. But personally, I would start Waddle because I think he'll be okay. If you don't think he's going to be okay, then he doesn't play till Sunday. He could be in a bad position if he sits. Should I trade Cook or Mixon? They're really similar overall, man. Elijah, you just got to look at, which offense do you have less faith in, right? And in terms of who do you think is going to use their running back more? So Cook is your RB11. Mixon's your RB12. So Mixon gets Atlanta, Cleveland, Carolina. I will say Mixon's got 3 really good starts, a bye week. And then Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Kansas City, Cleveland, Tampa Bay, New England, Buffalo. Wow. I will say this much. The regular season schedule looks really good for Mixon. And he plays the Browns twice. Who've been really bad against the run. But the playoff schedule for Mixon is bad. That might be the worst playoff schedule in the league for a running back. Tampa Bay, New England, and Buffalo. Cook, on bye this week, gets Arizona, Washington, Buffalo, Dallas, New England. See, that's a tough stretch in terms of Buffalo, Dallas, and New England. And then Jets. Detroit, Indy, the Giants, and Green Bay. Not a great fantasy playoff schedule. I would probably trade Cook. It depends on what you're going to get for it. But you really, like, they're really, really close. I mean, if you think you're going to make it to the playoffs, then maybe trade Mixon. But Mixon has better upcoming matchups. And in terms of evaluation, like, you got your RB11 and your RB12. Both teams have a solid wide receiver 1 and 2 and a really good wide receiver 3 in Osborne and Boyd. Both teams have pretty good tight end play, like kind of hit or miss. Both teams have solid quarterbacks. I don't know, man. It's really close. Trust your own conviction there. Jason, CH, Pacquiao, or Monty, half-point PPR. Jason, you're really flipping a coin. You can go any direction here, man. I think you might just go Monty because we don't know what to expect out of the Chiefs' backfield anymore. Judy or Doobs? I go Doobs. Brad, PPR, pick 2, ETN, J-Rob, Cooks, Pierce, Murray, Algier, or Mooney. I go ETN and Pierce. Yeah. Damian Pierce and ETN. For sure. What's up, Brad? Jason, maybe go with Romeo Dubs there against Washington. Giraffe, what's up, man? Isaiah P. or Pollard? I go Pollard against the Lions. Lions have been awful against the run. I go Pollard for sure. Should I start Pacquiao or Drake? I go Drake. Far more upside against the Browns. We know what to expect. Well, I mean, the Ravens backfield, I guess you never know what to expect. But I would personally start Drake. Played well last week, and the Browns have been awful against the run. I would go Drake. Yeah. Give me Kenyon Drake. All right, let's see. Pacquiao or Pollard? Yeah, Giraffe, I go Pollard for sure. Oh, Latavius Murray. Okay. It doesn't... Yeah, Brad... I mean, Cooks is okay here as well, but I go ETN and Damian Pierce, regardless of scoring format. Gabe, what's up, man? Jeff Wilson, AJ Dillon, Brandon Cooks, Sutton, Pacquiao, Rondell Robinson. Probably Brandon Cooks. Jeff Wilson's okay for a floor, but I'd probably go Brandon Cooks. Elijah, need a tight end upgrade. Should I try and do Cooks and Aaron Jones for Mark Andrews and someone else? My 2 running backs would then be Mixon and either Walker or Pierce. Yes, if you can somehow pull off... Yeah, if you can pull off Cooks and Aaron Jones, you're fine. If that leaves you with Cooks, Walker, and Pierce, yeah. Yeah, that's fine, man. It's an 8-man. That's fine. That's fine, Elijah. Mark Andrews will give you a huge positional upgrade. Pacquiao, Robinson, Dubs, or Alec Pierce. Pick 2 in full PPR. Alec Pierce for sure, and probably Romeo Dubs. But you could go Robinson. But full PPR, probably Dubs against Washington and Alec Pierce against the Titans. No doubt about it. Oh, Sam, Breece Hall or CMC? It's tough because, like, CMC, you know, we're not gonna get the full usage. I'm not against CMC this week. But Breece Hall has a really tough matchup, but has just been so good lately. I probably just stick with Breece Hall. It's a tough decision. Cinnabon says both. That's fine too. That's tough. I'd probably go Breece Hall. Both are fine, man. Elijah, of course, bro. That's what we're here for, man. Happy to have you today, man. You have a great day. Be safe, man, and enjoy some football. Sean, we got you, bro. Of course, man. That's what we're here for, man. All right, caught up to the chat. Let's go. All right, guys, we got about 20 minutes till kickoff. How's everyone feeling? I'm feeling really mixed today, man. Could have a good week, could have a bad week, could have something in between. I'm feeling a solid 2-2 performance on the day. I need some wins today, man. I took a tumble last week. I went 1-3 last week. I got to beat Steven. I think Steven's going to beat me, though. I need Breece Hall to have a bad day and Jamar Chase to have a bad day. I need Christian McCaffrey to not be utilized. I need the Jets to also have a good day against the Broncos. I need Joe Burrow to have a bad day against Atlanta. Yeah, it's not going to be good. I need Mike Evans to not be involved. How is Steven 2-4 in this league? He's got Gabe Davis on the bench. It's weird. All right, I don't know if I feel confident about that. Jerry, didn't see Jerry this morning, but we got a good matchup in the Catch Fam tournament. Oh, he's got Diggs on bye and Josh Allen. Yeah, that hurts. And I've got Hurts on bye week, which hurts. But we're going to the 0 quarterback matchup. I feel pretty good about my lineups. I think I'll be all right here. Hoping that Keenan Allen plays. I hope he plays for you as well, bro. And I like to see Keenan Allen on the field, man. Filthy, I'm in 4 leagues. The dude I'm playing against isn't going to check his lineup and start Jamal. Jamal Williams? I think Jamal will be fine, man. Okay, so my double quarterback league, I had to start Taysom Hill at quarterback. At my QB2 with Hurts on bye. He only got me 10 points. I probably should have dropped him and picked up... I probably should have picked up Jacoby Brissett. Anyways, I got Herbert, Taysom Hill, DK Metcalf, Chris Godwin, Saquon Barkley, Kenyon Drake, Pat Freiermuth, Mike Williams, Brett Maher, New England's defense. Gabe Davis on bye, Jalen Hurts on bye, James Conner was out, and I just picked up Isaiah P. I dropped James Robinson. I need Conner to come back healthy. Against me, I've got Lamar Jackson, Tua, Scary Terry, Pittman, Najee Harris, Naheem Hines, Dalton Schultz, Duvernay. Will Lutz had 11 points, and the Jets defense. Oh, gosh. Jets defense scares me. He had a lot of questionable players. This is my guy, George. I've played with him forever, but he had Tua questionable. I think Hines was questionable. Schultz was questionable. They're all good. But then Miles Sanders, Henderson, and Singletary all are on bye for him. So he fixed his lineup pretty well. All right, Sutton or A.J. Dillon at flex. Oh, gosh, I hate both these players this week. ZZ. Or just Z Killer. Sorry, I hate both these players this week. If it's full PPR, go Sutton. If it's anything else, go A.J. Dillon. Kenyon Drake or Gus Edwards, I go Kenyon Drake. Gus Edwards could come into the role, but at the moment, it's Kenyon Drake. Ronnie, what's up, bro? What's up? Have the Raiders defense, any other defense you'd start over them? Commanders, Chiefs, Steelers, Colts. I would start the Colts. Yeah, I don't like the Raiders. Where do they come in? They're 31st. Even against Houston, I don't like them. The Colts are 20. I don't like the Commanders today. The Steelers, I don't like. I mean, you could risk the Raiders, but it's a big risk, man. Who else is out there? I don't really like any of these options. I'm sure you don't either. The Chiefs, I don't like the Chiefs either, man. That's tough. Maybe I do just stick with the Raiders, but they're literally 31st in fantasy. Chiefs are 25th, but I don't like. I think San Francisco's going to play all right. Anyone else out there? Maybe the Colts against the Titans. Are the Titans available? The Titans aren't that bad of a start. Actually, I think the Titans are going to have a bad day. I don't know, man. Maybe just go with the Raiders against Texans. But gosh, that's tough, Ronnie. Metcalf, Kirk, Lazard, or Foreman. Lazard for sure, but Metcalf's okay too. Oh gosh, Metcalf or Lazard, both are really good. Isaiah P. or Reynolds. I go Reynolds in full PPR. Filthy, this one is tough for me. My other league start 2. Jones, Stevenson, Walker. Walker and Stevenson. Call me crazy. Walker and Stevenson have more upside. Slade, I have 5 good running backs. Mixon, Chubb, Brees, Pierce, and ETN. No one values ETN. What I do? Hold them. Running back depth is going to be really important for the next couple weeks. Just hold them. You're going to have bye weeks. You're going to have injuries. Hold them, man. It'll be all right. Don't always have to trade, even if you're in a position like that. Just hold them. Hold them. Bateman or McLaurin in PPR. McLaurin for a floor, Bateman for upside. Probably Bateman, though. Wild Prodigy, what's up, man? What up, what up, what up, what up? Good to see you. Always great to have you in the house. Hope you're doing well, man. I have CMC and Jeff Wilson. Should I start both? Don't have much on the bench. Murray and Chuba Hubbard. Be making a trade soon. I say just start both. Should be a good game script. Don't think you get a lot of points out of Wilson. I think that CMC is also capped, but I could see both scoring. Yeah, just if you're gonna flex one out, it's Wilson and you start Chuba Hubbard. But that's really tough, man. Follow your gut feelings there. That's tough. All right, let's see. Chargers defense is out there. I don't like the Chargers either, man. That's really hard. Chargers are 29th. Seattle's playing good. Man, the Cardinals have moved up to defense 5. I think the Bears could get you like a solid 8 or 7 points. Are the Jaguars available? Or the Giants? I'd rather start either of those teams. Maybe. No, I don't like the Steelers. Man, the Steelers are still defense 16 from that week 1 performance. But since then, they've gone 2-2-5-3-3. They're still ranked 16th. The Colts had 3 points last time they played Tennessee. Colts or Raiders for me, but I don't like either option. I feel like you're way too low on CMC. You have too much hope in Wilson. I just feel like Wilson could score a touchdown today in like a certain package, or like break like a big run and score a touchdown, like a 20-yard, 25-yard run. But no, I think CMC is a start for sure, man. I've been saying that since the trade. I still think we start CMC. But is his ceiling theoretically capped? I think it is. You know, like they've come out, the Niners come out and said that they have a playbook for CMC and some plays that they want to run and everything. And I believe in CMC also probably scoring a touchdown today, but especially since the Chiefs have been bad against the run. So I'm definitely not low on CMC, and I do think that Jeff Wilson, if you're desperate, like you got to be desperate to start Jeff Wilson, you know. But I still think that because CMC is not going to be used to his full potential, that you could see, you know, Jeff Wilson get a good floor. But the ceiling for Wilson's awful. I don't disagree with that, bro. Ronnie, go with the Bengals. Yeah, go with the Bengals. That's the best team that's been brought up in this whole... Yeah. Go with the Bengals. They're your best shot. Gosh, they played bad the past couple of weeks. I think they're your best shot. Wow. They played bad. Oh, God. You're just in a bad spot, Ronnie. Maybe go the Bengals. Should I start to look at anyone over CMC today? I Pacquiao and Jamal Williams. No, I go with CMC. But you can start Jamal in the flex, but I go with CMC. Deontay or Kirk? Kirk. Do you start Pacquiao over Dillon? Yes, because I don't like AJ Dillon right now. But you're still taking a gamble. Bryce, help! Should I trade Mixon and Keenan Allen for Kelsey and Gallup? It depends on your team. But if you can get Kelsey, then probably. Yeah. Very rarely I'm going to say not go out and get Kelsey. Yo, guys, this is really random, but I just realized I have not ate anything today. I was like, man, I'm hungry. You know, like I'm feeling pretty hungry. I just realized I didn't eat breakfast. Probably why I'm hungry. I've never done a stream where I haven't ate like at least a protein bar. Wow, I'm surprised we've been flying through it, man. All right, anyways, Everlast, what's up, man? Should I start a Hubbard on flex or Edwards, Gus share and reps? Good to see you catch. Of course, bro. Good to see you too. Between those two, probably Chuba Hubbard. Probably Chuba. It's risky either way, but probably Chuba. Bryce Long, have Kamara, Stevenson, Pierce, and B-Rob. You get Kelsey. You get Kelsey, so I'm not against it. But, yeah, you've got pretty good running back depth. Ronnie, right on, man. Thanks, damn bye weeks. Yeah, what do you have, the Bills and the freaking Eagles? That's just stupid. It won't hurt you this 1 week. Trust your conviction, man. Trust your conviction. It's just 1 week. I would assume those are the two defenses you have, hopefully, because that would mean you've got two really good defenses. Tua or Brady? Tua. Brady for a floor, Tua for upside. Well, Prodigy. So I'll probably keep CMC and Wilson Jr. Should I flex Claypool, Mooney, or Chuba? I mean, you could go CMC and Chuba and then flex Claypool. It's a tough position to be in, man. Or you could go CMC, Wilson, and Chuba. I don't like Mooney against the Patriots defense. But full PPR, he could still offer a pretty safe floor. It's tough. It's a weird week. We really got hit with a lot of weird, we got hit with a lot of weird scenarios. Panthers running backs, Chuba and Foreman. CMC going to the Niners. Jeff Wilson taking a hit. The Ravens running back situation with Gus Edwards coming back. It's just weird, man. We got a lot to... and then we got Isaiah P this morning. So, we got a lot going on, man. Jay does. I'm starting Jeff Wilson. I think the floor is okay. Just no ceiling there. Prodigy, I trust your gut conviction here, man. I hate to not give you a clear answer, but it's really tough here, my guy. It depends on the scoring format, too. If it's half PPR standard, you just roll with CMC, Wilson, and Chuba. If it's anything else, I don't like Mooney's matchup, but maybe in PPR, in this scenario, you still consider flexing him. I might go CMC, Chuba, and Mooney. But it's really tough here. Full PPR. It's really tough. I probably go CMC, Wilson, and Mooney. Mooney for a floor, Claypool for upside. It's really tough, Prodigy. Everlast, start DeAndre Carter in place of Allen or Kirk. No. No, I'll sit Carter. How did he finish last week? No, he hasn't hit. 8.5 points in week 2, 15.4 in week 1. Other than that, 5.6 or less. I don't start Carter, even with Allen out. Go with Allen or Kirk. But I'm going to head out and make some lunch before kickoff. Hopefully it helps some of you guys. Have a good day. I'm going to destroy you, John. Hey, man, thanks for helping in the chat. We always appreciate you, bro. And have a great Sunday and good luck. Going to be a good matchup today, man. And, yeah, good luck and enjoy some food, man. Enjoy your Sunday and be safe and enjoy the games, my guy. Ronnie, I have the Bills. Dak or Tua? I like both Dak and Tua this week. So I think both are fine and both in a similar situation. I think both hold good upside. Dak's got a better matchup. Maybe go Dak, but I like Tua a lot this week. I'm trying to decide between Mostert and Pacquiao. Am I going to hate myself for going with Pacquiao? It's hard to say, man. Hard to say. Mostert has a better matchup. Pacquiao probably has more upside. Only time will tell if you'll hate yourself, man. It's tough there. It's tough. All right, guys, less than 10 minutes. Get your questions in the chat, man. Let's fly through it. Let's try and get ready. Hawkinson or Everett? I'd probably go Everett. Everett's playing the worst team in the league against opposing tight ends. The Seattle Seahawks. It's his former team. I go Everett, but Hawkinson's a good start. I'll go Everett, though. Believe it or not. Hawkinson's still a good start, Caleb. Either of these guys could outscore each other. Last minute question, Scary Terry or Bateman? I go Bateman. I'll go Bateman. Projected to lose by 25 to 30. Conflicted having Terry and go for the upside. Go for Bateman. What about Duvernay over Kirk? Thanks for all the help, Catch. I go Kirk. I'll keep Kirk in. Hell yeah, man. Let's go, Ronnie. Good luck to you as well. Matt or Jimmy G? Jimmy G. I go Jimmy G, DJ. Much safer start, in my opinion. Matt Ryan's not bad this week. Don't get me wrong. But I think with JT back, yeah, I go Jimmy G. And I'll go Bateman. I think Bateman's much safer than Judy against the Jets defense. Jimmy G and Bateman. I like the game script for Jimmy G. I just think it's a really safe play. Really safe play. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 5 minutes here. So I appreciate you guys being here today, man. Everyone, good luck to you guys today. 1 o'clock kickoff. About to be here. So I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. To all the new subscribers, thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Catch fam. Excited to have you guys here, man. Daily fantasy content. We stream 6 days a week, sometimes 7. So I appreciate you guys, man. Welcome to the Catch fam. Make sure to check out all of our links down below. Follow us on Instagram. Join our Discord. Best ways to reach me outside the YouTube comment section when I'm not streaming. We have a very active community on Discord. You guys can always throw out your fantasy questions on there. And yeah, follow us on Instagram as well. Check out all the links down below. And thank you guys, man, for joining the Catch fam. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, most importantly, thank you guys for all the fantasy questions today. Thank you guys for all the fantasy discussion. Appreciate you guys in the chat helping each other out, man. And just appreciate you guys being here and spending part of your Sunday here at the channel. So I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up as we're all caught up with the chat. So that'll do it, man. Good luck today. It's week 7. We're literally moving in to week 8 of the season. I can't believe it, man. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. The season's flying by. So thank you guys for all the support, man. I love this community, love this channel, love the Catch fam. Thank you guys for everything you guys do for the channel. And waiver wire video for week 8 will drop tonight. So make sure you guys, I'll drop it right after Sunday Night Football ends. And then we'll roll into our starts and sits for week 8 and must-start kickers and defenses for week 8. I think I'm going to live stream Monday night. I'm going to try to. We'll see what happens. So Monday I usually take my night off, but I might stream Monday night. So appreciate you guys, man. Everyone be safe. Enjoy the games. Eat some good food. Relax. Have a great Sunday. And just appreciate you guys. I really do. Filthy, good luck, y'all. Let's get this dub this week. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for all the help, of course, man. Thanks for being here. Slade, we'll talk to you later, man. Take care. Take care. Jeremy, DJ Moore, Etienne, or Dubs? I go Travis Etienne. Give me Travis Etienne, Jeremy. I think he's the best start out of those 3. Dubs brings some nice upside against Washington. I'm fading DJ Moore, but overall, if it's my roster, I'm going with Etienne. Ray Gamer, what's up, man? Deontay Johnson or Reynolds in standard? I'll go Reynolds. Deontay Johnson just doesn't really bring that ceiling that I like to see. Full PPR, I might go Johnson, but Reynolds, I think, has a better shot to score. Dolphins, Cowboys. I'll go with the Cowboys. Matt Ryan or Rodgers? Give me Rodgers, but I don't mind the stack if you want to stream Matt Ryan, but I go Rodgers. Appreciate you, Jeremy. Have a great Sunday, man. Ray Gamer, great to see you. Have a great Sunday. Lucius, Zeke, or Aaron Jones? Oh, it's tough. Give me Zeke versus the Lions defense, but you could go Aaron Jones. Good to see you, Lucius. Everlast, thanks, bro. Have a good day. Sutton or Kenyon Drake? I'm fading Sutton against Sauce Gardner in the Jets defense. I go Kenyon Drake. Gus or Drake? I still rolling with Kenyon Drake this week, even with Gus Edwards active. Give me Kenyon Drake. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys so much, man. Everyone be safe. Have a great Sunday. Relax. Go enjoy some football. Don't let fantasy get in the way. Enjoy some football. We got some good matchups today, some weird matchups. So everyone have a great Sunday and be safe, man. I appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, love you guys. Love this channel. Love the Catch fam. And check out the links down below. Hit that like button on the way out. Hit that subscribe button. Of course, if you're new to the channel, I will talk to you guys tonight on the premiere for Week 8's Waiver Wire. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow as well. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for all the fantasy questions. And that'll do it, man. With that, I'll say thank you guys so much for watching and or listening. And remember, you saw it here on the Catch.